Well, this is not the first time you and I have spoken on the cusp of a lockdown. How are you feeling tonight?
It's the fourth time, Peter. Enough's enough. Get it right, and we bear the brunt again. We absolutely bear the brunt again. And I don't think people understand what it takes to run a small business. The blood, sweat and tears you put into your business, your staff, or my family, who you give everything to them, they're crying today. And I'm going to have to support them again because JobKeeper's finished and there's nothing available. And you know what? We'll probably get $3,000 thrown at us by the state government. They do not care about us. We care about our staff. We love them. Yes, we understand what's going on at the moment and we want everyone to stay safe and healthy. At the same time, do the right thing. If they let us down all the time. They let us down again and again and again, and we pay the price. To close for a week, you talk about your rent, you've got your utilities, you've got your wages, you've got everything. It's just, people don't understand what it takes to run a small business. We put our blood, sweat and tears on the line, and some of these people who work in the public service do not take a hit. Take a hit. Take a pay cut. Do something to give back to small business. Give us something, please.
Yeah, it felt like Victoria, footy was back, crowds were back, we're getting back on our feet. We're let down again by all these things in contact tracing and QR codes that the government said it had fixed. I know you talk to a lot of other businesses. I know your place, you can see there tonight, it's full of patrons. What are people telling you today?
The same thing. They feel for this. They got a lot of empathy, and you know what? And God bless a lot of our customers. They want to support us, and they will, and they'll keep supporting our industry. But our industry and the hospitality and tourism sector in our country just keeps getting smashed, absolutely obliterated, and with these snap lockdowns. And you know what? It gives you no hope and faith to run a business. Why would you run a small business when you get to keep getting locked down week after week after week? And we've got no end in sight at the moment. I know we're saying 7 days, but you know what? We were bouncing back. We were actually coming back, and you just get hit again. Just demoralising. It is really demoralising. And I'm a glass half full person, but this just smashes you. It cuts at your core again when you've got to support your staff. And you know what? When they're crying on your shoulder, it hurts. It actually breaks you in half. And I wish the government would listen to what I'm trying to say and what our industry's saying. It hurts. It's got to stop. We've just got to somehow support small business and our casualised workforce. That's what a Labor government's meant to do, and it ain't doing it.
Do you have any confidence that this will be our fourth and last lockdown in Victoria?
It's not going to be our last lockdown. They can't manage anything. It's not going to be our last lockdown. We are living on the brink of we don't know what's going to happen from week to week. How can you plan a business? You know what? We try to plan what we're doing when we run a business. Everyone who gets into business plans and whatever you've got to do. We can't plan anything at the moment. We are just being smashed, all the time. Again. It's just happened again. And I know, I'm over it. We're all over it. We don't know what to do anymore. We're sick and tired of funding our casualised workforce out of our own pocket, and I'll do it again because I've got empathy, I've got a heart, I've got soul. Some of these people in the Victorian government take a pay cut, give something back to small business. They've got to give us something back, and they haven't. Not once have they given us anything. Look at last week, Tim Palace. What the hell was that as a budget? Gave us nothing in the business sector, nothing at all.
Paul Dimattina, hang in there. I appreciate your time tonight.
Thanks, Peter.